Kendall Vertes, the young star who rose to fame on Dance Moms, has stepped into a new chapter with the launch of her podcast, Not So Little with Kendall Vertes, which premiered on November 13th, 2025. On the show, she candidly addresses life after growing up in the public eye and the worst moments of her childhood broadcast on national television. She made clear that while the reality TV years gave her a platform, they often showcased only the most vulnerable parts of her, moments of tears and anxiety captured when she was just a child. All Dance Moms fans saw was 45 minutes of me basically crying, she says. That's literally 15 to 20% of who I actually am. Vertes points out that becoming an adult off-camera has allowed her to redefine the narrative. With 2 decades of life behind her and many more ahead, she wants the podcast to reflect her full self, rather than the narrow frame created by reality TV production. She acknowledged that the show helped build her following, but emphasized she's not trying to erase it or pretend it never happened. Instead, this new venture is about growth, authenticity, and moving beyond those moments. The podcast will run weekly, with new episodes dropping every Thursday. Its format is described as vlog style, blending candid personal reflections with interviews of guests from varied backgrounds: athletes, authors, musicians, anyone willing to share honest stories. The title, Not So Little, references a phrase uttered by her mother on Dance Moms during Season 2, as a nod to her transition from childhood to adulthood. In addition to serious topics, Vertes says she wants the show to embrace the everyday, travel, post-college life, adjusting to new stages, and the unexpected humor of growing up after reality TV. She also mentions how difficult it is to revisit old footage that she had little control over, describing parts of her past as traumatic and shaped by constant filming and expectations. By launching this platform, Vertes signals she's done being defined solely by her younger self. She invites listeners to see what comes next: a young woman navigating adulthood, offering insight built from experience and vulnerability. The hope is that the podcast will not only resonate with fans of her past work, but also attract new listeners interested in honest, unfiltered conversations. In short, Kendall Vertes is using her voice not just to reflect on what's been broadcast, but to shape what's to come.